As rail fans, we often band together in excitement over catching a rare locomotive on a train. Sometimes, if we're lucky, there will be 2 or 3 rare engines rolling through our areas. These days are often exciting as they feel like events in the railfan community. Ah yes, it sure is exciting when a couple rare engines end up on trains in your area. But what if I told you there was a place where you could see a lot more than that? Welcome to NRE Paducah. The National Railway Equipment Company, or NRE, specializes in the rebuilding and leasing of locomotives. The company has multiple shops throughout the country and specializes in the North American market. In today's video, we'll take a trip through their Paducah, Kentucky facility. Due to the nature of NRE's work, their facilities can become treasure troves of rare motive power. So along the way in today's video, we will take a look at the history and heritage of many of these rare locomotives hidden inside of NRE's Paducah facility. 2381 is an ST60M built by EMD in October of 1990 for Union Pacific. This model has earned the nickname the Triclops because of its unique 3-window cab. 2684 was built in December of 1967 for the Pennsylvania Railroad and started life as SD45 number 6188. 8666 was built in February of 1969 and started life as Chicago and Northwestern SD45 number 964. Its bloody nose sibling 8580 also worked for the CNW and was originally SD45 number 973. These two are probably the rarest engines in the whole facility, both wearing their original, as-delivered CNW paint schemes. How poetic that 4 CNW locomotives all ended up back together. 2724 is yet another ex-CNW SD45, built in February of 1969 as number 967. 2001 is an SD40-2 built for the Soo Line in 1973, originally numbered 773. It worked for many railroads before ending its working career as a North Shore mining locomotive. 540 and 569 are both still owned by Amtrak despite being surrounded by NREX reporting marks. 540 started life as Penn Central SW 1500 number 9563, while 569 was originally Reading SW 1001 number 2602. 1409 was built for the Milwaukee Road in 1972 before headed south of the border and joining the TFM Railroad's fleet of locomotives. If the paint scheme didn't give it away, 900 was owned by the Union Pacific, however started life on the Missouri Pacific in 1976. 3515 was originally built for the Pennsylvania Railroad in 1964 and hauled freight for the Penn Central and Conrail before being bought by shortline giant Watco. Wearing the lowest number on the property, SW 1200 number 12 was built in 1957 for the Northern Pacific Railroad. 2333 is an SW 1500 and traces of its original Minnesota transfer paint can still be seen amidst years of grime buildup. 8680 is an ST50 built for the Conrail in 1985 and still wears the fan favorite CSX YN2 paint scheme. 1407 is another SD40-2 originally owned by the TFM Railroad. The famous Southern Pacific Bloody Nose scheme is well represented in Paducah. Here are 2 more SD40 variants still wearing that beloved paint scheme. Resting next to them is 8001, a former Rock Island, former U.S. Army Alco. Let's move to the back of the facility and see what other rare gems lie within NRE's Paducah plant, as well as what engines they're currently working on. .3401 was built for the Frisco in 1968, and 1520 served the CSX for a number of years before winding up here. Buried in the plant, we can see quite a few more rare EMD products, including another Bloody Nose SD40-2 and a couple locomotives owned by the Fort Worth and Western Railroad. I hope you guys enjoyed this look at NRE's Paducah facility. For the last few minutes, let's let the trains do the talking and appreciate these beautiful machines and the years of heritage and history that they hold with them.